Algebra students, it's Mrs. Thompson. We're in the last example of section 3.6, and we are going to apply a word problem to the arithmetic sequence that we've just been doing. All right, so here's our situation. We've got an odometer of a car, and it reads 60,473 on day 1. Every day the car is driven 54 miles. If this pattern continues, what's the odometer reading on day 20? Well, the idea is, let's see if we can make sense of it. We're anticipating the odometer reading to increase each day, exactly 54 miles, and we're going to do this 20 days in a row. That's going to be our pattern, okay? So when we're all done with this, whatever odometer reading we end up with should be higher than 60,473. So when you look at this 60,473, that's going to be the very first number in our sequence. So we're going to label that A sub 1. The car is driven 54 miles every day. That's our pattern. Therefore, that's our common difference. And day 20, they're asking us to find that sequence on day 20, the 20th number in the sequence. That's going to be our n. So we can apply this to arithmetic sequences. So here's the formula that we're going to be plugging into, and I like rewriting it because I'm trying to memorize it, and I hope you are too. This is a formula you need to memorize. I'm not going to give this one on your test. You got to come to the test already knowing it. So we're trying to find the 20th term in the sequence, with the first term being 60,473. So we're going to take our term 20, take away 1 from that, then multiply it by our common difference of 54. So let's follow order of operations. First thing we need to do is 20 minus 1. We're going to make that 19. Next thing you're going to do, this would be a good time to get your calculator out, do 19 times 54, and you're going to get 1,026. So you've got to multiply before you add. Don't add before you multiply. Last step, add 1,026 to 60,473, and you're going to get 61,499. And that's going to be the odometer reading on day 20. Now, could you have taken 60,473 and just added 54 to it 20 different times? Absolutely. You sure could. But why would you want to? So this is a great formula to apply, and go ahead and get that memorized. All right, I'm going to give you this next one for you to try on your own. This is the tricky part right here. I'm going to circle it, okay? Each time a truck stops, it's dropping off 250 pounds of cargo. It's not adding 250 pounds. It's dropping off 250 pounds. That's going to be a big deal because that's going to affect your sign, okay? After stop 1, the cargo weighed 2,000 pounds. So you can imagine that that's the first number in your sequence. And then 6 stops later, on the 6th stop, so I guess 5 stops later, what is going to be the weight of the truck, okay? So the cargo weight. So go ahead, write your formula down again, practice writing it, and be really careful right here. Now I will tell you there's a way to catch the right or wrong answer. You are anticipating that if you're dropping off cargo, that your cargo in your truck is going to get less and less and less and less. So our answer should be under 2,000 pounds. If you get an answer that's above 2,000 pounds, that means you put 250 pounds of cargo onto your truck. That's not what the problem says. It says it's dropping off. This truck should be getting lighter, not heavier. Okay? Answer should be under 2,000 pounds. All right, write your questions down. Good luck with that. Bring your questions to class.